and shit.
Oh yeah,
No, I
that,
seen
man.
it. I just didn't. Yeah, I wasn't like, oh, I need
Oh,
to get on that type shit.
yeah. Well, you know me. I was like, I gotta get on that.
Yeah.
That theme's pretty tight, bro. It's 9 o'clock, below 50 outside. Know what's coming. The fall. What's up,
Ain't gonna
everyone?
get tired of fucking summer.
Oh, it hasn't been that bad for the summer over here, really, man. We had a few days, but not like.
Man, they's been Wakanda hot.
Oh,
Oh,
has it?
that's been hot as hell, dude.
Well, I don't know. Maybe because we live by the lake, man. It hasn't been so bad. What's going on, everyone? The podcast, episode 17. Got here with the original best crew I could have right now. Uh, Here to bring up a lot of things that's going on, man. The whole week, man, I've been doing some some studyings. So, Jared, I know you had a few things you want to talk about, man. So I'll let you go ahead and bring it up because I know we haven't been here in a while.
Yeah, man. There's been reading out a lot. Well, yeah, it's some shit, but they got that Super Show coming up next weekend, man. The wrestling shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
And, the whole big thing with Triple H and Undertaker, man. You got Kane in Undertaker's corner. You got Shawn Michaels in Triple H's corner. And now you're talking about after the Super Show when they have that one show, the other big show they have like in November. They're supposed to have like fucking DX come back and face the Brothers of Destruction.
Oh, when they're going to like Saudi Arabia again or something.
Then they're talking about at not SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, how it's gonna be Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. So
What?
it's like, so I think they're trying to do some like Undertaker's like fuck, like last ride tour or some shit, man. Because now he's fighting niggas he already beat. Like I said, man, it's like him fighting Shawn Michaels again. I think they can't relive what they did with the WrestleMania 2025, man. That was a perfect match, and Shawn Michaels said he ain't doing it. He basically just said, man, he don't want to do that shit. I mean, he said, what's the whole point of me? Point of the man beat me, and I retired, and me coming back like years later to fight him again. I'm not gonna do that. I'm done. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I don't blame him, but I don't know. Maybe Taker's probably now winding up to retire, man. He just wants to have another match with everybody he been with, through
Yeah,
his
but at the same
years.
time, it's just like at the same time, bro, it's just like I see what Shawn Michaels was saying. It's like,
Oh
hey,
yeah,
you
yeah, I
already
see what
retired,
he's saying. Yeah,
then like I'm gonna come back and fight you. Like, no, it's lame as shit, man. He said he doesn't want to do it. But then they offer him this. Then they offer him this. This question mark money. You know what I'm saying? Then now he's considering it. So they'll tell him what that number is, man. So
he's considering that match or just a match in.
he wants to do just a DX comeback type of deal. You know what I'm saying? DX versus Brothers of Destruction, which is something they never did before. I can see that. That'd be cool. They're
Uh,
talking about that being at the Saudi Arabia. That'd be something different right there. But him fighting the dead man, nah, man. Leave it where it is.
yeah, I don't know. I remember a long time ago. Actually, he said something about if he ever came back and did a match, man, he would want to go against AJ Styles.
Yeah. Yeah. He also said some shit about doing some shit with fucking Adam Cole.
Oh, that would be
So
good to see because Adam Cole, man, he's looking like he could be a top star too, man.
he said he's want to do something. He said if he comes back, it has to be different. He doesn't want to come back and do the same shit he did before. Which
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand that, man. Like, no one wants to see the same bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That was just kind of just like, oh, he coming back and fighting the dead man again. It's like, Undertaker, man, he's like barely walking around, dude. Like, no offense to the dude, man, but
No, it's true,
it's
man.
time for
His body's so beat up from all them years, man, from doing all that shit.
it's, it's time for fam just to retire, man. Just get over it, man. You know, get over it.
I think he is over it, man. I just think it's part of Vince McMahon, man. That wants him around because he's the Undertaker,
Yeah, he's
man.
old school. Yeah, I can understand that. He's like the last of the Mohicans.
I
Last of his
mean,
generation.
I'm pretty sure if it was him, he'd be like, well, if I would, I didn't, I got years left. I don't want to be sitting just doing promos and fighting every once a year. It's got to
Yeah,
be
plus
Vince,
man,
man. It's got to be Vince.
man, and Vince probably throwing that money at him too. So it's like, shit, why not?
Yeah.
you know, shit, why not take it? I don't blame him. Shit. So basically what's happening, man. But there's a little conflict with that shit. Then you know, John Cena wants to fight Adam Cole, but Adam Cole doesn't want to fight him. That's some shit going around right now.
Is it? I thought he wanted to fight the Velveteen Dream.
That too, man. But he also said he wants to fight Adam Cole. Adam Cole's like, I'm not trying to fight you, and then like I'll lose because it doesn't make my character any better.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, man. I
That was
think at the same time, yeah, I think he would. John Cena will probably lay down for him because he what else he's got to prove. I mean, shit, he's up there with Ric Flair's title reigns, and
yeah, tied him.
he's out there doing movies and
Also,
shit.
I'm not surprised, man. They ain't making him break that shit, man. Because they broke the streak. You would think they'd break that streak, you know.
Yeah, yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't think he should be the one to do it.
Yeah. Well, there's a few people that's close to it, man. You got Triple H who's close to it. Him and Randy Orton.
Yeah, Randy Orton won because he won every title though, so
Yep.
that's one thing that he's got under him. The person I think I
Also with that,
see,
man.
the person I can see beating his record is probably Charlotte, man. Charlotte Flair for the women's title.
Oh yeah, his daughter and shit.
I think they'll end up
Man,
going that route.
they also been talking about bringing a women's tag team title, man.
Yeah, that'd be doing what's up, man. That'd be something pretty
Yeah.
cool. Speaking of which,
Women's
did you
tag
see
team.
Raw?
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
Yeah, what
seen
Brie
it.
Bella and shit, and how she fucking
Yeah. Concussed what's
actually,
the name?
yeah, Liv Morgan knocked her out.
Mm-hmm. Bremo. Shit.
I think she needs to like go back and practice some more, man.
Yeah. He's like, practice some more. He's talking about Brie Bella go practice some more.
Yeah, yeah, she needs to go back and work on her shit, man, because she's been fucking people up. I heard I seen when she tried to do a suicide dive out the ring and fucked that up badly and
Yeah, man. They said she really sloppy, dude. She got
mm,
really sloppy.
sloppier than a porno chick on a dick.
Sloppier in the page. Ooh.
Oh man, poor Paige. She got nothing to do
Oh
with this.
man. Oh man.
What else you got about wrestling, bro? Anything else?
Basically that's it, man. I know Brock's been also too. Brock's been fucking negotiating, trying to redo a deal, and he wants this amount of money, and I guess Vince is fighting him, saying no. If you
Oh
want this
yeah.
amount of money, I need you to do this amount of days. Which I understand that, man. You know, I think it just, which like I said, Brock said, he said that the seller, man, he could, I mean, shit. Just put his
hmm
name, Brock Lesnar gonna be there tonight. Guess what? That shit's gonna sell the fuck out, bro.
Hell yeah. Everybody wants to see Brock.
All right. Especially too, man. He just wants him for I think he said for like 100 more days, man. He wants him to work like kind of, he still be super part time, but just like he wants him around a little bit more. I think he said, what you mean by a little bit more? Like, hell, like what you mean, like every pay per view, nigga, or like more house shows? What you talking about?
hmm Ain't that Bellator tonight too, man? Isn't fucking Rampage fighting the Axe
I heard some shit
Silva?
about that. Yeah.
Fighting Silva
Mm-hmm.
tonight?
I think Vanderlei said that.
Vanderlei.
Yeah, Vanderlei Silva.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of that, man, shit, what you think about the whole Nate Diaz, man? They're making a title for that weight class, yo. 165 title.
Uh, I wonder why Dana White went into it though. Like why he accepted it. Like wanted probably to make him happy, thinking it because he was shitty
Now I'm
about
wondering if
Brooklyn.
that even like if it really went through or if he's just like hoping it does. That's where I'm at with it. I don't know. I
Well,
don't
it's
really
posted
know.
all over Twitter and shit, man. So maybe
What happened?
it's posted all over Twitter, I guess, man. For what I've seen, Danny White
Oh,
said
okay.
something about it. But like I said, so much. It's hard to promote that when you got Habib and fucking Conor McGregor. You know what I'm saying? So it's like ain't nobody too much worried about that shit. It's like okay, let's talk about this shit that we want to hear about. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's kind of like French Montana, you know what I'm saying? Promoting, not French Montana, but PD promoting French Montana. I ain't promoting MGK. Like I said, no one gives a fuck about that shit. I mean, that's the fight. That's the shit that's gonna make the money. Is Conor and Habib. Y'all see that press conference?
Mm-hmm.
Who like Habib say shit? Try offering
Yeah.
fucking whiskey and shit. The fuck out of here. You want something to drink? I don't drink.
McGregor was talking mad shit. I think did you say he was gonna knock McGregor out or something?
Mm-hmm. Probably wrestle until the round did not come out. Tired him out. Roll around with him for a little bit. Smack
Yeah.
him around.
Me and Rick were talking about that last week, man. There's a lot of people like doubting Khabib.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll tell people, man, even if he takes it to the ground, guess what? It's fucking mixed martial arts, motherfucker. Guess what? I mean, it's the fuck. I said, if his strongest is fucking ground game, guess what? Common fucking sense, the common grace ground game weak. Duh, motherfucker. Like, it's fucking mixed martial arts. Of course it's gonna fucking happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a guy I work with, y'all. He talks about, oh, he's just gonna wrestle him to the ground and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, motherfucker. Guess what? That's what he does. I
Yeah, it's
mean,
mixed martial arts. It's not boxing.
that motherfucker.
Wait,
That shit.
when is shit? God dang it, me and my names again.
What, you talking about the Valentina and Joanna fight?
No, not
Flyweight
that one.
championship?
No, no. Well, yeah, we can talk about that one too. Is that one gonna be on that card?
That's gonna be December, I think, 3rd. That should be a good fight. Valentina should beast Joanna. Like I said, we already know what she can do, so it's gonna be interesting.
Oh man,
Interesting.
they need to go ahead and let her fight for the title again. Man. She got her head big for no reason. Even though I don't have a champion, I'm still champion.
Right.
Right, you done slipped and got your motherfucking head bumped. Cause no, you're not.
Yeah, I think should the next person's up for that title, man. That title match would be Jessica Andrade fighting Rose. That's supposed to be happening on that same card too, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just Jessica Andrade, man, she's like a miniature fucking Nunes. She can hit a motherfucker just like a nigga, man. Just the way she knocked out Carolina, oh my god, that was just nasty, dude. Knocked her the fuck out.
Oh yeah. I was thinking about Tito Ortiz and shit. Wasn't he supposed to fight again?
Yeah, Cutler deal,
Yeah.
same fucking
Are they
cycle.
fighting in Bellator or what, in Bellator too or what?
Yeah, that's in Bellator, yeah.
That's fucked up. Dana was like, "Nah, man, he can't fight here."
Yeah, because everybody's seen this shit like 1,000 times. I want to see that shit. Two old ass niggas.
People are like,
But
"He
you know,
might
they
have
trying to
a
figure out.
comeback."
But they trying to figure out too, because you know, Ortiz is Cyborg's wrestling coach.
Is he?
Yep.
Probably tearing it
So he's
up
been over
too.
there. Oh, she tearing him up. Shit. But they talking about the whole her and Nunes supposed to be fighting soon and shit.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
When is that
That'd be an
supposed to
interesting fight
happen?
right there.
They don't have a date set for that.
They said sometime early next year. They was trying to push for December, man, but Nunes like she's a couple months to train. I'm like, yeah, you do, cause she gonna hurt you. Shit, you don't need that.
You think so?
I think so, man. Cyborg, she's different, man.
Well, yeah, she got that manly ass fucking face and everything. I don't know. News
She
got
could
some
be.
hands.
So does Cyborg, man. She could take a punch too, man. She could take it. She could take it.
So she got that
I
Bruce
mean,
Campbell chin. I forgot.
yeah, man. But fucking John Jones, man. Shit.
Oh yeah. Me and Rick were talking about too, man. Supposed to be
They basically said he did. What's so funny was, man, like this, especially what's so funny about it, they said that he initially he didn't take that shit, you know what I'm saying, on purpose to fucking try to win. And I think
Mm-hmm.
what's so funny about that shit is DC probably read that shit and probably got to start throwing shit. It's like, fuck! I gotta fight this nigga again, probably.
Shit, that's what they. Yeah, he should fight him again. I mean, all that shit talk he's been doing towards him.
But real talk, Miocic should get his rematch first, I think, man. Hands down. Miocic deserves his rematch, I feel. I mean, I think it's kind of bullshit how it is. Like, you know, he's fighting Brock right away, but I think that man deserves his rematch. Then whoever wins that, then fight Brock. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But you know, like you
I
already
think,
said, DC talking about he wants to retire. You know, but next year or after he
yeah.
fights Brock, one of those two.
Like, I think he said he turns 40 like in March or some bullshit like that, I heard.
Yeah, I want to retire and go to WWE.
Oh, God, man. Can you imagine that?
It'll happen,
God.
man. That's what they all do. They
Watch.
either retire
Right.
from UFC and go, you know, act like they're badass at fucking WWE.
Right. The WWE makes him like the baddest person on the planet. Oh, my God, he's a former blah, 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 blah.
It's ridiculous.
He also can't make weight half the time. I make videos about that cake. Oh,
Oh, they
shit.
make videos about cake?
You remember that video he made, man? Like, he's like sitting there dancing with cakes and shit, eating it. It's almost all about that cake, about that cake.
No, I've never seen that shit.
Oh my god, man. Fucking, it's right after he fought, it's right when Johnson was fucked up the first time. And he had beat Anthony Johnson at the title and shit. He
Mm.
made that video. Everybody calls him, he tells him he's a fat ass and shit. So he made a video about eating cakes and shit.
That's bogus. I didn't know what's his face left and went to Bellator, man.
Who?
Uh, Big Country.
Oh yeah, it's about time for him, bro. I think, which he wasn't bad at all, man. It just, I don't know. They say he kept missing weight and shit too, man.
Fucking
I don't know what it is
man.
with Bellator, man. Bellator mustn't give a fuck if you fucking pass a drug test or make weight or nothing.
I
As long
told
as
you,
you can make
man.
weight.
They're the WCW, bro, of the MMA.
Right? Because, man, everybody is in Bellator, man. But
Mm-hmm.
Bellator's good, though. I remember I read something how they're trying to redo the Rashad Evans and Rampage fight. I always thought that fight always deserved like a second, you know what I'm saying, a second fight after all, man. Because I felt like that first fight they had was all that hype. Him
Yeah,
ripping
that
the
was
fucking
that
door down.
bullshit. Didn't you and me go see it at the
Remember?
fucking Hooters?
Yeah, we were, what the fuck is this shit? I think
Yeah,
that was
man,
the
that
same.
was
That
shitty.
was the same. I want to say the same fight where did John Jones he beat Machida? Was it? I can't remember.
Was it? No,
Was
I
that
don't
co-main
think
event or some
so.
shit? I
I
remember we
don't.
seen that shit, man. That was shit suppressing.
That was straight. I know Rashad
Man.
retired though, man. Yeah, alright,
Oh,
guys. I got
Sherrod?
my ass whooped too many times. I'm done.
Oh yeah, it was time for that dude to hang it up, man. He was getting knocked out every other match.
But shit, yeah, you got anything else, man? We were talking about that for a minute. Fuck.
Besides that, no, that's all. As far as MMA, man. You know,
That's all on the list of dirt.
the list of their man, you know, everybody, man, like I said, at work, man. You know, I think I talked to you about this before. It's on like kind of like sporadically, like the week before and shit like that. I want to get Rick's opinion, man. 'Cause I know Rick, he flows and shit, man. He knows, a little
Oh
bit,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like,
You wanted to talk about that? Okay, yeah.
everybody feels that, MGK won, like, the battle and everything, man. Between him and him. Rap Devil was decent. I mean, but it didn't compare to Kill Shot, I feel. I mean, Rick, what you think, man? 'Cause I know you flowing shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bars and shit.
Well, it just depends on how you look at it. Really, this shit is just subjective. It's like, if you're an MGK fan, you're gonna fucking say that MGK won. If you're an M
Mm-hmm.
fan, you're gonna say M won. Now, end of the day, MGK's kill shot was a better diss than Eminem's initial shit, as far as I'm concerned. Like, Eminem didn't really like make it a point to make a whole song about MGK. He was fucking dropping names, he was dissing everybody, and he made it a point to bring him up in that song because he felt like he needed to address all the shit that was going on, because I guess MGK been throwing jabs and yada yada yada. So he was like, all right, you little fucking tattooed toothpick, and he fucking went in on him real quick with a couple of bars and then left it at that. He just mentioned them. But then when he responded, that motherfucker came back quick. I'll give him that. He came back hard. That is the hardest diss that anyone has ever thrown at Eminem. Period.
Yeah.
I get, besides the fucking fact that he lost that battle years and years ago, which is absolutely irrelevant for this conversation too. But it was the hardest diss. But a lot of it was some cornball shit too. Like, a lot of the lines that people were eating up were kind of fucking corny. Like, your fucking beard is weird. Like,
weird. Your beard is weird. Yelling at the
even
mic
Eminem was even Eminem was like, oh yeah, my beard is weird. Like, it was just some cornball juvenile 8th grade shit. Like, look at this fucking haircut, it's weird, and I dress better than him. And yeah, so it was a good diss. Like, if you two kids sitting across from each other at the lunch table, like, cracking jokes. But, like, if you're looking in terms of rap battle, when Eminem came back, and this is just my opinion with Killshot, he responded to everything fucking MGK had to say and killed him. And it wasn't just a bunch of, because I've seen some people are like, well, all he said is I'm better than you. We already knew that. So then, like, how you going to say MGK won the battle then? Like, what kind of shit, did you not hear how stupid you sound when you say that? Like, we already know you're rich, Eminem. We already know you're, like, one of the greatest rappers alive. So, you know, why say, what, motherfucker? Like, you just said he's the greatest rapper alive, one of the greatest rappers alive, but then you're going to turn around like he lost that battle. You're contradicting yourself. And even Eminem pointed that out. Like, in one line, you're praising me, the next minute, you're trying to talk shit. Like, is this a death threater? A love letter. You dress better, I rap better. Like, like, come on, man. Like, Eminem was on some cornball shit with that, too. Don't get me wrong. There was some corny shit Eminem said, but that's Eminem. And everyone wants to throw that one bullshit out. Like, oh, all he used to diss is Christina Aguilera and Backstreet Boys. No, he did a couple of times on a CD, and it was just for the shock value at the time, because nobody was fucking doing shit like that. It's not like he like had a fucking personal beef with him. He was just like, I mean, maybe he did. Maybe Chris, because Chris Kirkpatrick from NSYNC had said something to him one time. Yeah. Right, and all of that was just like little jabs. Not like he made a whole diss song dedicated to fucking, you know what I'm saying? He would throw his jabs and then keep it moving. Now, as far as battling, he battled Benzino, he battled Ja Rule, he fucking, even him and Royce had a little beef where he fucking, he threw jabs at Royce the 5'9". There was, it was a lot of back and forth he had with real fucking rappers. Because that's another thing I heard from the other side, from the Peanut Galleys. He never goes to anybody who's really a rapper, who goes, yes, the fuck he has. What rock have you been living under? Just because you're biased and you don't like Eminem, or just because, like, look at the shit objectively. You know what I'm saying?
Now, let me ask you another question, bro. Because I'm confused. Everybody tell me Joe Budden's got bars. I watched his Hollow the Dawn. I watched his Hollow the Dawn when he battled him. Tony told me about it, and I watched it. I'm like, man, like, he said some pretty okay shit, but it was like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, maybe because I'm not Joe Budden's, but I was really feeling the shit he was saying, really. I mean,
see, I listen to a lot of music. Like, I listen to a lot of hip-hop. I don't just listen to what's popular. I don't just listen to fucking old shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people have that mentality, like, I don't like new rap, I only listen to old shit. Well, that's your fault. You're missing out on the culture. Because there's still a lot of shit that's newer, and even some of these young dudes, that's fucking dope. Like, Joyner Lucas is a newer rapper. He's fucking dope. Man. That's hip-hop. And yeah, he was on M's album, but he's done other shit beyond that proves how fucking good of an MC he is. I heard a track from Joe the other day. It's fairly newish. It was around the time of Slaughterhouse and shit, but it ain't like brand new. But Joe Budden has bars. Like, he slept on. He got some heat. He's decent with his pen game. He wasn't big mainstream. He had that one whack ass pump. Well, it wasn't even whack. It was just for what it was at the time. And that one Pump It Up track that was hot. But Joe Budden does have bars low key. Like, if you actually listen to music and get into his shit, he got some heat. Like, that's what it's called. It's called Slaughtermouse. That's after they broke up. I don't even know when that shit came out, matter of fact. But listen to Slaughtermouse by Joe Budden, and you'll be like, okay, dude's got bars. You know what I'm saying? Dude is nice with his. So that being said, like, yeah, Joe Budden does have bars, man. It's just motherfuckers gotta actually listen to music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
instead of just that shit came out 3 years ago, but it's still. It's bars, you know what I'm saying? He's not as relevant. No, he's not as relevant as 6ix9ine. He's not as fucking flamboyant and all of these other dudes that kids is looking up to, but it's not for them. There's demographics, and Joe's considered by a lot of people as an old head, a bitter old man who just is washed up and was never good to begin with, and woo. And it is what it is. Like, I'm not a Joe Budden fan. I'm not even defending this nigga. I'm just saying, like, on some real hip-hop shit, the dude does have bars, man.
But you know what, though, man? Like, hell, even Eminem said in that interview with Sway, he's like, man, he said Slaughterhouse was a group of fucking wordsmiths, man. Like, I didn't understand why that first album did not sell. He even gave Joe Budden's props on that.
Man, one of the dopest fucking MCs on Slaughterhouse is underrated, man, and that's Joel Ortiz. I fuck with Joel Ortiz heavy. Dude's got bars, like, motherfuckers.
He's from New York, ain't it?
Yeah, and motherfuckers just don't know that because, again, they're just like, if it ain't fucking Rich the Kid, if it ain't Migos, if it ain't fucking whatever, if it ain't Tupac, I ain't listening to it. Like, everyone's stuck in that loop. But if it ain't from fucking 98 or before, I don't listen to it. And if it ain't from fucking 2016 to now, I don't listen to it. Which, to me, like, that's your fault. That's you missing out on good music, because there is a lot of dope shit out there.
Yeah, that's right. Indeed. A lot of people say too, man, like, when MGK released his Binge album, man, they say he definitely lost the battle with M, man, because that album is fucking trash. Fucking.
Wait, you said who? I'm sorry? You said who?
No, MGK, he released that EP, man, Binge, right after fucking the same week of all that shit. Man, they said that album is fucking trash, man. It's like the only good song going there is Rap Devil.
Right, okay, but what, how many, what was the sales on it for the, I mean, it's only been out, a week now?
Well, shit, for, hell, the second week he only sold 20,000.
Okay.
But people said too, man, like, P. Diddy should have had his back, though, because, like, P. Diddy was worrying about, you know, promoting Fresh Montana's new shit, but wasn't really saying shit too much about, you know what I'm saying, MGK, because MGK just came off making this big-ass diss towards M, people feeling it. People felt like he should have came with it, helping MGK promote that album, because, you know, this is probably the most recognition he ever gotten, you know what I'm saying? As far as, like, you know, going at M like that.
So, I mean, the dude, he's got his sales, he's got his following. I mean, his first album only did 56. His fucking second album last year, MGK's did 500,000 units in the U.S. And I can't really see anything for this one, but I mean, the dude's, he's eating, he's getting bread. I mean, it's not like he's not, he ain't doing platinum numbers, Drake numbers, nothing like that, but he's eating, so he can't blame. He can throw his little jabs out there like Eminem's taking food out my daughter's mouth. No, nobody's taking anything out your daughter's mouth. It's your lack of a following. But you have a following. That's just the thing. You win gold with your last fucking album. If you ain't eating off a gold album, then you need to rethink about what you spending your money on, young nigga. Because, like, what the fuck? How do you go gold and you broke, bro? Like, stop buying $5,000 outfits then, goofy. If you ain't got bread like that.
And then they said, too, man, with this album, man, fucking, he's trying to do punk rap rock. And they said the album, he's like, half the songs on it is auto-tune, and it's like, people said, like, man, the album was hard to listen to.
I mean, honestly, I've never even heard of MGK before this, which to me is really, it's irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, me personally, I never heard of him before this. And you know, that being said, he fucking, I know who he is now because he went at M as hard as he did. And that, like, I'm not gonna go buy his album. I'll listen to it if it's on Spotify and shit already. I'll check it out and give it a listen. But like, I'm not really a fan. You know what I mean? Like, Spotify, that's where, where I'm gonna listen to him like that. So that's just me. Like, the kid's alright, but he's just not. Like, to me, he kind of makes music like Tech Nine does. And this is no disrespect to Tech Nine fans or Tech Nine himself or whatever. But like, to me, they make rap music for white kids who say, quote unquote, they like rap, but that's all they know is like MGK, Tech Nine. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make music for the white kids who don't really listen to hip hop, but are just casual fans, I guess is the best way I could say it. They don't make music for the heads. They make music for the fucking suburban white kids who, you know, want to listen to rap like that. Ask a
Right.
suburban white kid to name you a couple of Rakim tracks. Yeah, that's old school as fuck, so they ain't gonna be able to do it. But even ask them to name, somebody even more relevant than that, like that's still around. Beyond Lil Wayne, they don't really know too much
Better way
about
saying.
hip hop. So, and actually, I heard, speaking of Lil Wayne, since we're on the subject, I heard his new album. I got mixed reviews from it so far. Some people's like, yeah, that shit is dope, it's good. Other people's like, man, it's alright. I ain't heard nothing bad yet. I've been wanting to check it out, but again, I only got Spotify. That's the
Hey,
only
it's on.
streaming site
It's
I
on.
use.
It's on Spotify. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
is it?
on
Because
there.
I looked, I didn't
Yep.
see it,
Yeah,
but I'm
it's
gonna
called.
check it out too.
But I listened to it, man. It got a few hits on there, man. Like I haven't listened to it all the way, but I know I heard one song I know I like. Don't Cry is with I forgot the guy's name, XX Tenation or what the fuck his name is. I
Triple
guess
X
he's
Temptation, yeah, he died.
yeah.
He
He got
got
killed or
killed.
some shit like that. So that's
Yeah.
decent. It's called Don't Cry. That's alright. Mona Lisa with Kendrick Lamar. I love Kendrick Lamar. That nigga, he's beast, I think, personally, in my opinion, man. Kendrick, I feel like he don't get enough credit like he do, so he's decent.
Oh, he
He's on
gets
there.
credit in the game. He's one of the right now one of the more popular quote unquote lyricists out there. I mean, yeah,
hmm
Kendrick's got a big following.
Yeah, Kendrick, he's a shit. Then
Yeah,
Mr.
Kendrick
Track,
is
man, he got
good. I like Kendrick.
then Lil Wayne got his daughter on the CD too, man. Singing the hook. Reginae Carter. It was okay, but I mean, it's just like I said, it was alright. They're both trying to sing on them. I was like, he's like both rapping and singing, and it was okay. I mean, but like I said, Carter, it was decent. I mean, depends on like I said, it's been what 6 years he's sitting on this shit, 5 years, some shit like that.
I don't know if he's been sitting on it that whole time, but I know, yeah. I mean, he ain't been able to put nothing out because all of that shit that was going on with the whatever fucking
Cash
his
money and
record
all
label.
that.
And, yeah. But I mean, if that's the case, and it really took him 6 years to do all of that, that album should have been a fucking magnum opus. God damn! If I had five
Right,
years to work on some shit,
right.
that better be one of the greatest fucking projects I've
Motherfucking
ever put together in
masterpiece.
my life. But that's neither here nor there. Uh, but
Then
yeah,
you
I
got
don't
these
know.
stupid, but when that diss Eminem did, man, people really think that he's, you all know everybody's talking about it, man. The whole P Diddy line, he said, man, everybody's taking offensive to it. Like, motherfucker, it's a metaphor. Motherfucker, like, he ain't trying to start no shit.
Yeah, I know. They
Well,
said
I mean,
P
it
Diddy
wasn't
said
a
that he
metaphor.
was gonna take care of whatever the hell he meant by that.
It wasn't a metaphor, but I know Jay Electronica had went in on M for that one, and then he turned around and like deleted his Twitter a couple days later. I don't know if that was why, because of the shit he said to M, but yeah, Jay Electronica has some words for Mr. Mathers over that Pac Diddy line, and you know, it is what it is. I mean, he always been said like outlandish shit like that, so
Hmm
it shouldn't come as a shock. So why Jay Electronica is so offended by it, I don't know. But I mean, if anything happens, we'll say that's why. They're like, okay, he shouldn't have said that. Like he should have kept his mouth
Yeah,
shut when it came to. But anyway, yeah,
yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know. I
think,
don't think it was that big of a
yeah,
deal. But
right.
Yeah,
motherfucker been dead
a buddy of mine
22
brought that.
years now. So.
He brought that binge shit off of iTunes, I guess, man. He said the only song was Rap God on there or Rap Devil.
Yep.
Is he an MGK fan or is he just a casual fan? No.
No, he's a fan, man. He's around the age, around their age where they like, his music.
The age don't matter. I mean, like if he's really an MGK fan, or if he's just like I said, a casual listener who's like,
No,
"Oh, I'll
no,
check it out."
no.
So,
He's an MGK fan. I know he used to listen to him back then too.
What did you think about it?
He said it wasn't all that, man. He said the best one was Rap Devil.
That's like the second song on the album, I think.
And shit,
Yeah.
I didn't know about MGK until I seen him fucking show up at WrestleMania and for John Cena and shit. That's the only time I knew about him.
yeah, see, I never even heard of him before the shit with Eminem. Which
What
is,
did
I
I?
don't know, man. It had nothing to do with like that. I don't know. I just had never heard of the kid. Just I
Oh,
try to
yeah.
listen to a lot of new shit, but it was what it was. I know a lot of people say like, just because you never heard of him doesn't mean he doesn't have fans. Well, no shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like me saying he's
Oh shit,
irrelevant. I'm
Sherlock.
just saying like it brought him to the spotlight for me. Like, okay, this dude actually does have bars. He's legit. You know what I'm saying? He's not trash. I've heard worse rappers. I mean, he's better than Lil Yachty. He's better than, and then that's just my opinion. He's better than 6ix9ine. He's better than a lot of these young rappers that's out right
Six
now.
nine. Who? I heard that shit, man. What? Dude, shut up, bro.
What out of anything good, and it's easy to talk bad about somebody, but if I had one positive thing to say about 6ix9ine, I'd say it's his energy. The dude does bring a certain energy to the track where he's got a good delivery and like a cadence, but his lyrics themselves, it's not really. He's more like a hype man rapper, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, if I was to just give my straight opinion, like someone's like, well, what do you really think of his music? I say he's trash. But if I'm not just gonna sit there and be, he got a good energy, he's got a good flow, but I can't sit there and listen to him like
I
that.
can't. That nigga got 2018 Flavor Flav.
But I personally don't like the dude because I know he's a fucking chomo and he's about to get convicted next month because he violated his parole. He was on parole for sexual misconduct with a minor when he recorded himself and his boy with a 13-year-old girl. And in the video, supposedly the 13-year-old girl was naked and giving head to his boy while he stood behind her, like rubbing on her naked body and shit. And this is all what I read from the articles and shit from the court proceedings. And fucking that sick motherfucker was 18 at the time. She was 13. So they put him on probation for it. And he ended up violating the terms of his probation, so he's going to be sentenced for it. Now, whether he was actually convicted initially for the crime or not is fucking irrelevant. The motherfucker's a chomo, point blank period. He touches underage girls. Anybody that's a fan of his is an immediate fucking scumbag in my eyes. I don't care. You defend this nigga, you say, but I like his music, you anything. All right, well, you support child molesters then, point blank. There's no arguing with me about that. You can't change my mind. Right,
You know what's crazy?
You like chomos. That's what 6ix9ine is, a chomo.
You know, you're crazy you say that because I know I came across a video that was posted by World Star with the girl that you're talking about. You know, she's like older now, and she was talking about how she was there and he wanted to get it on with her. And the people in the comment section defended him and shit.
Right. Of course they will because they like him for whatever reason they're a fan of his. And it's not like she's lying. You know what I'm saying? Like the proof is right there. She was underage. She was with whether it was her choice or not is irrelevant. Statutory rape is statutory rape. He could pull that whole bullshit like, well, I didn't know. I thought she was older. Again, fucking irrelevant. He fucking chomo, all right? You touched the underage girl. And then I heard some motherfucker actually had the fucking audacity to say to me, what is he supposed to do, ID every bitch he fucks with? You ever say something that stupid to me again and we're actually like in the same room, I'm smacking the shit out your mouth just because you need that in your life. Come on, man.
Who the fuck said that?
It don't even matter. It's just the fact that that's how people think, bro. They genuinely think like, so what's he supposed to do? ID every bitch? Nah, motherfucker. You're supposed to use common sense is what he's supposed to do. If the motherfucking chick looks younger, don't fuck with her. Or straight up question like, how the fuck old are you? I'm gonna need to see some ID. Watch your motherfucking self. You gotta be careful out there. These bitches are setting people up. Look what happened to Bill Cosby. I'm not saying he got set up. Motherfucker drug bitches, and I don't know what happened after that, but he admitted to drugging women, so therefore he's in prison for what he did. And
Damn,
they will
he
come
in
out
prison?
even.
So how long is he
Yeah,
locked
Bill
up for?
Cosby's in the joint. The 3 to 10 years is his sentence. It was vague like that, and I didn't hear anything beyond. I don't know exactly how long he's gonna do.
Yeah, he'll probably be on three
God.
though for good how do you say it?
Good behavior.
But should he though? Should he be? You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Like, should he be? That's my question to you guys.
Aw. Jello pudding, Theo.
No, I mean like you know, cause
Right.
isn't that how they do it though? You know, from like 3 to 10. If you got good
Depends on the
behavior,
term.
get out in 3 years.
You can get out early on good. Some places no. It depends on the case, man. But I mean, honestly, like, can you answer that question? Do you really think he should be let out early? Do you think he should do 3 years? Do you think he should do longer? Do you think he shouldn't do any time? What's your input on that, on the Bill Cosby thing?
He probably fucked wrong I think he should probably do his full term, man, because like I said, he fucked those people's lives up, man, and I mean, especially he admitted to this shit. It's like, damn, bro, like, well, hey,
That's crazy. He
do your
admitted to it,
time,
too.
do
He
your
did.
crime,
He
do your
admitted
time,
to
bro.
drugging them women. I can't say for sure that he admitted to like raping them, but he definitely admitted to drugging them, giving them quaaludes, slipping quaaludes in their drinks and shit. So
Damn, that's
beyond
crazy.
beyond that, I mean, how could you? Like it's right there. You admitted to the shit. Why would you admit to something you ain't do? I've heard that
Yeah,
some people do that, but I don't really think that this is the case. The motherfucker admitted what he did. So yeah, what do
that's
you
just
think,
crazy,
Tone? Do
man.
you think he should do the full time? Do you think he should be like? I mean, do you believe it? I know there's people out there like free Bill, that nigga, free my nigga Bill. He didn't do nothing. Whoop de woo. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not one of them. I'm just trying to figure out, where y'all stand on that whole
Shit,
situation.
man. Hey, give him the full 10, man. Shit, he probably gonna be in general pop anyway. He probably gonna fuck around. He's so old. Shit. I mean, like I said, do the full 10, homie.
Yeah, yeah. Because that is fucked up. That's.
Especially you admitted to this shit, man. It's like no, I mean, do the full time. You admitted to it. I mean, do your time, homie.
Right. My
I
opinion,
mean,
shit, for as many people as they say he did it to, I don't know how many, but I think he should do the full time shit. I think he should fucking do more. But
Hmm.
I'm not a
Damn, but
fucking.
10 years. But damn, 10 years though, a nigga lucky.
Bro, he'd be lucky if he
Shit.
lived that long, truthfully.
Yeah, he fuck around dying that bitch. Like
with a
fuck it.
pudding pop in his mouth.
That motherfucker about to have
Oh,
something in his mouth. I just don't know if it's a pudding pop.
I mean, someone's dick.
But yeah. So what you think, Tony? You think that he should do the full time too?
yeah. That's kind of bogus. I mean, he shouldn't have did that shit. I'm pretty sure that he didn't. He shouldn't have
He
to
said
did that.
bogus.
I'm pretty sure they probably would have fucked him anyway, even if he didn't did that, because he was Bill Cosby.
All right.
I think
Yeah.
it's crazy all those years later, man. All those chicks just came out and said that, man. That's just
Yeah,
crazy.
I just think because they probably wanted him to pay, and he didn't want to pay no more.
Yeah, I don't know, man. A lot of people say that, but I don't know, man. I can't. I don't know. I can't call it. All I know is that fucking unless you actually know someone who is a rape victim or a victim of sexual assault, you don't know what it's like to live with that shit. I don't know what it's like to live with that shit.
Right.
And when to come out, whether their fucking motives were money or to just have a fucking rapist thrown behind bars, because the same thing's going on with that Supreme Court motherfucker Brett Kavanaugh. But that's another topic for another day. I'm just saying, like, if you feel it was about money, then that's how you look at it. I don't know. I don't know what their motives were. All I know is the motherfucker admitted to some wrongdoing and he deserves to do the time for it. That's
Yeah.
it.
I mean, he admitted to it, man. There's really nothing to fight against that. Especially he said it, he did it. It's you know.
So is that why that 6'9" dude's running around here acting like he's a good Samaritan and shit, giving money to kids and fucking paying shit and all that kind of shit?
I don't know. To be honest, I didn't even know he was doing anything like that. But
Yeah.
and if he is, I don't know what his motives are. I just know that motherfucker's a chomo, and
There you
all I
go.
know.
They won't like his ass a prison with that rainbow hair. Like, come in, nigga, you cute.
But like
I'll
tricks are
take
for
that Takashi.
kids.
Come in, nigga.
Alright. Is that all you do we got anything else to talk about there or what?
Man, like I said, there's been shit going around with Cat Williams, man. He's going his rampage and
Yeah,
shitting,
yeah, yeah.
shitting on Kevin Hart and Tiffany Hash, man. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all see Cat Williams? Not Cat Williams, but do y'all think Kevin Hart is a good comedian? Y'all opinion? I think he's alright, personally. I
I
mean, but
think
I can say
Kevin
I'm
Hart
wrong.
was funnier back then, man, because when he made Paper Soldiers, man, that was the funniest shit I've seen in my life.
Yeah, Pepper,
What
that shit
was
was awesome.
Paper Soldiers.
Paper Soldiers? I don't think I even heard of that, man.
Yeah, it was like a movie that didn't like make it to the movie theaters. It was like paid in full wise. It just went to a DVD and shit.
Mm-hmm. But shit was hilarious.
Hmm. But yeah, I don't know, man. You know what? Since you brought that up, yeah, that's crazy because Cat Williams said, man, Hollywood's crazy, man. The whole reason why Cat Williams is the way he is right now is because he didn't want to go by what Hollywood's terms were and shit. That's why Kevin Hart is the
Man,
way he
I
is.
believe half of that. I believe half of that. I think it's a little bit of that. Yeah, maybe he didn't want to sell out, and I don't mean to cut you off, but I think Cat Williams a little bitter. You know what I'm saying? Because he's relevant now. Kevin Hart shining, so he going around calling Kevin Hart a coon and shit, saying this and that about him. Like you sold out to the white man and blah blah blah. Then why the fuck you worried about that man's pockets then, Cat Williams? Why you trying to challenge him to a $500,000 fucking basketball game / comedy off / rap battle, whatever the fuck you trying to do, whatever is crazy. I mean, that was like a year ago he did that video where he said all that crazy shit. But Cat Williams known to do a little bit of the sniff too, so he can't blame everything on the white man or not wanting to sell it in Hollywood. Motherfucker, blame it on your drug problem too, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It just sound a little bitter.
On top of that too, he's hating on Tiffany Haddish. You know what I'm saying? She upcoming comedian. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to do her thing and he just starts shitting on her. I'm like, damn, dude, like, that's
he
just
going around saying
hating.
Yeah, he going around cooning on a lot of people, saying everybody else is cooning, but I think he's just a little low-key, he's a little bitter, And maybe there is some truth. I don't doubt that there's truth, honestly, to what he's saying as far as how Hollywood is. I've heard a lot of shit in the rumor mill about the fucking way things really are and what goes on behind the scenes, so I don't doubt it at all. But at the same time, the way he's going about it, it's making him come off as bitter and fucking
right.
A little bit of jealousy in there. So, but we'll never know the whole truth because it's just the way things are.
Yeah, well, that girl you brought up, I heard that she's not really all that funny or something.
Oh, she's not, man. But
I heard she's not that funny.
Yeah.
Have you seen or heard anything from her? I mean, like I said, you can't really go by what you hear.
No, I haven't seen none of her stuff, but like what other people say that watches her, she's all right. She's.
She's basically a newbie, man. She's up and coming, man. But she's in that new movie with Kevin Hart called Night School. She's in that.
And I think he just sees her and sees Kevin Hart, and he's just like, oh, well, man, that should have been me in that role. Kevin Hart stealing all my movies.
I'm so tired of that pimp shit.
That was good. I like that.
You still telling the motherfucking same jokes from 2003, nigga, just because every day I'm hustling ain't funny no more. Say, like, don't mean that you got to take it out on everybody else.
Like I said, he said some shit, man. They met up at the Emmys, and he apologized to Tiffany Haddish, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Then 2 days later, after that, makes a video on YouTube shitting on her again. I'm like, bro, how you gonna sit there and apologize to her and shit on her again 2 days later?
Because her husband fucking, I think her husband like approached him or something.
Cat Williams got beat up by a 13-year-old. The end.
Yeah, I remember that shit. That was crazy.
Fighting with little kids. That nigga, he
go ahead anyway.
Go ahead and get your shit fixed, Cat. I like Cat. I used to like Cat. Cat went crazy, though. It happens sometimes. Dave Chappelle went crazy, too. He even hated on Key and Peele a little bit, but he don't hate them. He just, he said what he said about Key and Peele, and that was it. He didn't fucking, continuously post videos and go on this radio show talking about shit. Dave Chappelle's still eating. Dave Chappelle said, fuck it. You guys have my show? Fuck it. Y'all can have it. I'm going to go do these Netflix ones real quick and get paid. Cat, go get paid. Go get paid, Cat.
Yeah, I haven't seen none of their shows either. Are they funny?
I don't know, man. I heard that they're really not that good.
Oh, have you? That sucks. Well, I'm about to go by that. No, I seen a movie they did. This shit was funny. It was about the cat he's trying to find the whole damn time. That shit was pretty funny.
I didn't see that. I used to watch the show that came on Comedy Central, though, so I think it still does. I'm not sure. But I like it. They had some good skits,
Yeah, I think I see one where he's like a teacher or something in school or something. And like he's saying the names all like wrong. That. For sure. Anything else? News there?
Oh man, Cat Williams, stop hating, man. Just do your thing.
Fucking Hollywood Insider.
Shit. Shit, that's all I got, man.
Fucking
Oh shit.
for sure good because I want to ask Rick a question about something I seen today that he posted about this Morbius living vampire.
Oh yeah, man, I've been posting shit about that for a while now. Yeah,
Well, I
off
just
and
seen it
on here
today.
and there.
What is this supposed to be about?
About Morbius, they're gonna give him his own standalone movie. It's supposed to be like the start of Marvel's new little horror thing. I talked about this before on one of our earlier podcasts towards the beginning. Like I said, I've
Yeah.
heard things about it here and there off and on. But I don't know, man. I look forward to it. You know what I'm saying? I like the character. I think it's a cool concept movie. I think it's gonna take Marvel movies in a different direction, the way like Deadpool and Logan did. You know, more R-rated. This one's gonna go R-rated, more darker, more horror. It's gonna lean more towards the horror genre. So I look forward to it. And
Yeah,
it might
buddy.
just be Jared Leto's redemption for that shitty version of the Joker he did. So we'll see. We'll see. You know.
Yeah, I hope he don't do that cat sound in there like he did for fucking the Joker.
I don't know, he's supposed to be a vampire, so hopefully there will be no cat sounds. But then again, I think his Joker laugh kind of sounded like a penguin laugh to me. But and he looked like a kid who shops at Hot Topic a lot.
Oh shit.
Ew.
Oh damn. Oh, that's a good one.
Dark Phoenix trailer, man. What do you guys think about it? I think that shit looks like it's gonna
Oh
be tight.
shit. It's a bit
I
tough.
didn't see it. I didn't see it yet. I'm still behind on that one, so you guys are gonna have to.
Ooh, that shit looks fucking dope, man. It looks good.
You know, it's crazy though, because they said this is supposed to be like the end to the X-Men.
Yeah, it's
But
because that particular timeline, I think, because since the whole shit with Marvel and shit like that, and the ownership and all that shit,
but I don't understand that when she was older, and she got murked when she was older as the older Phoenix.
Oh, you talking about the fucking X-Men Last Stand?
Yeah.
Oh, we ain't talking about that shit. That whole
Yeah, I
fuck all
don't
that,
think
man.
that's not part of
Uh,
the canon anymore. That's no longer continuity. I guess I don't know. He's gonna pretend this shit never happened. I don't know how they're going about that.
Oh
yeah.
well, that's weird. I thought it was
I'm
good.
telling
Because technically, think about it, this is the earlier X-Men,
you.
so.
Okay, you're talking.
Well, we're all entitled to our opinions.
Well, maybe they didn't go all out with the characters, that they're supposed to. But I don't know.
Well, I don't think it's so much the characters as much as it was shitty writing and poor storytelling and a lot of other bad things. But
Oh,
that's besides the point.
speaking of shitty writing, the guy who did the Venom for Spider-Man 3, man, he came out. He's taking all blame for that shit.
Oh yeah, well again that's old and a little too late now, pal. Like you should have did that shit a long time ago. You could have said sorry, but
But no, yeah, man, this
sorry don't fix
Dark Phoenix, bro, looks sick.
the.
So, what do you guys think of I'm gonna ask you this one. What do you guys think of the X Men they had, and they had the X Men where they went back to they were young. Which one do you guys think was better?
You're gonna have to
um,
be a little more specific, champ.
All right, you know how they
You talking
had.
about Age of Apocalypse, Days of Future Past, fucking First Class? Where we
Yeah,
going? Which
okay,
one we
okay. You
talking?
know how First Class was its own one because it was that one.
Yeah, it was like the reboot of the franchise, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Which one do you guys think was better?
What do you mean, First Class or the what? Which one?
The original one or the First Class version side, the remake or the
I think he's talking
original?
about
Well,
like in the
sir,
first. I think he's talking like
the
fucking
old
like
from
the
like the
last man, nigga.
2001 X-Men.
Yeah.
Well, sir, I don't know. That's a very subjective question too. But I mean, easily First Class just because of the updated everything, and they stuck a little closer to the originals. They tried with the first X-Men, but it wasn't a bad movie for its time, but I just don't think it stands the test of time, truthfully.
Yeah, I like the old boy
That's
who
just
played
my
Magneto,
take.
man. That motherfucker looked like he was on some pissed off shit.
Yeah, instead of like some 80-year-old guy
Yeah.
who seemed very unthreatening, but
Hello, old friend.
With a chess piece.
Ian McKellen's a good-ass actor, bro, and I think he did a good job, but you know, there's again, there's the difference between old and new, and I just think they did a little bit better with the casting this time around, with the storytelling, with the writing. They were able to do more special effects wise. So,
Yeah. Well, just in case nobody knew, man, they pushed that movie back for delay, so don't know when it's gonna be released.
what movie is that?
Dark Phoenix.
Comes out next
Oh,
Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, but they pushed it back though.
Oh, for real? Damn. They just showed the
Yeah,
trailer the other day.
yeah, and like the
Literally.
day after that, they said, yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and delay it. Delay. Tom Hanks, man, he's gonna be playing Mr. Rogers in the 2019 film they're making.
Oh, shit.
I wonder
mm-hmm.
what this is gonna be. I hope we don't find out that he was like some sex drug addict that did kid stuff. Cause that kind of probably ruined my children. Time back in the
My
day.
neighbor.
Mr. Rogers was that shit when I did it. Yeah, Andrew Lincoln, fucking, even though he's dying off, man, he's gonna be coming back to be doing directing in the Walking Dead seasons. Think the new seasons after this one.
Hmm.
Cray cray, right?
I don't know, this Walking Dead new season is gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be very interesting to see what's gonna be going on, man, and it's gonna be something else.
Speaking of interesting, if you haven't seen the motherfucking Fear of the Walking Dead, that shit's getting interesting. Then getting interesting. Uh, yeah, I found out too, man. The reason why Andrew Lincoln was part of the reason why he left is because they killed Carl off.
Really? So I remember
Yeah,
all the discussions we had prior was that he wanted to go, back to his family.
yeah. That's
So when did
that's
this
that's the other
revelation
half.
come about?
That's the other half. But another reason was because Carl got killed. They killed off Carl pretty much.
When did this bombshell get dropped on us?
I seen it on comicbook.com today. I think it was
Okay.
comicbook.com.
Was it an interview or something he had or what?
I think no, I don't know. I didn't get the chance to read it, but yeah, it's pretty much what he said. Did you guys see the new Venom trailer?
No.
I'll tell you what, man, that new Venom trailer, that shit look pretty fucking tight.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting more and more optimistic for the movie because I'm such a fan of the character. I mean, you can do Venom without Spider-Man. It's been done in the comic books before. I'm sure I touched on that, so I can deal with it, happening. But it's just kind of odd, like that it's going to be another symbiote. Hopefully, eventually in the future we'll see the tie-in. But
Hmm.
let's just keep our fingers crossed and stay hopeful. I guess that's about all I can do for it.
That actually comes out next week, man.
Does it come out
Yeah,
next
I ain't
week?
gonna be there opening day. I might
Yeah,
forget
the
it even
5th.
comes out.
I know Darren's gonna be
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna check it out, man. I'll go to the matinee. Check that shit out.
uh, Speaking of which, man, you know what's crazy? Because they're gonna make a Spider-Man 4 before they ended it, man. They said they're gonna make a Spider-Man 4 and they were gonna have Jim Carrey play as Carnage in that shit.
That's an old rumor I heard, but yeah, I don't know how much water that one holds.
Oh, okay, so it was just a rumor. Okay.
It was from back in the day. 'Cause you was talking about from Spider-Man 4 they were gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie never happened, and that was just like, I remember seeing a fan trailer, Jim Carrey is fucking Carnage years and years ago, probably like 6,
Hmm.
7 years ago. And yeah, it's just all fan stuff, fan speculation and theory. There's no truth to that one there.
Oh well, speculations suck.
Yeah,
Anyways,
yeah, you always gotta fucking research what you check, man. Otherwise, it's just gonna be you know.
well, I'm glad I
Man, so
bring
you
it up
want to
in
find
here
out?
because either one of us is gonna know what the situation is.
Man, so you want to
Well,
figure out the title of the new Avengers movie? Have they say anything
No,
about that
not
yet?
nothing yet. But I did say it's gonna be dropping May 3rd of 2019.
But shit, they said once he dropped this Captain Marvel trailer, they're supposed to drop the title of it. Like,
Oh, I'm not sure.
months
Yeah,
ago.
I know Captain Marvel's coming out March 8th, And New Adventures gonna be May 3rd, and
Yeah, the
on the
Spider-Man Part
horror
1.
side, it Part 2 is gonna come out September 6th.
Oh,
And all this coming from comingsoon.net, in case anybody was wondering.
yes, I like that website. That's a good website to go to.
The Gambit film would be a romantic comedy, man. How do you guys feel about that?
I didn't really care about the Gambit movie to begin with. As soon as I heard Channing Tatum was involved, so there's that. And I mean,
Oh, Channing
that's just
Tatum.
Yeah, he's gonna play Gambit, even though I don't think he can do the voice.
Oh, what the fuck? Don't care.
Yeah, I'm like that
I
too.
know
But
that.
if it looks good, I'm like, all right, man, I'm gonna have to at least check it out. You think this is probably one of those movies that fell from Marvel?
That might be something that goes straight to DVD.
I don't know if it'll do
Damn.
that, but there is a niche fan. There's a lot of Gambit fans out there that want to see Gambit and Rogue together, and we'll probably get to in this movie. So we'll see.
That's
Unless
another
Rogue
thing.
isn't a love interest.
I'm glad we brought that up too because yeah, you know what, to bring it back, thinking about it, when she was the Iceman in that regular Iceman movie, I was like, man, where the fuck's Gambit at?
He was so loud. What the hell was that, Vic? That was funny.
Uh, yeah, they're making a How High too, but the fucking negative thing about it, they're starring Little Yachi.
The negative thing about it is that they're making a fucking How High too.
Yeah, well, if they did and they were just, had the regular crew, I think it'd be pretty, I was like, all right, I'll probably
Damn,
have to see
Redman
it.
gonna be in it?
I don't know, it's gonna start Little Yachi, so.
I mean, the first
Uh,
one was funny, but it's one of them that like it doesn't really stand the test of time, and it really don't need a sequel neither. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Yeah.
really don't. But
That's kind of House Party. House Party had all those fucking House Party 1, 2, 3, 4. Motherfucker, like, the best House Party was at the first two, and that was it.
Man, I
Don't
don't
know,
know, that one with
yeah,
Bernie
House Party
Mac,
2.
man. Bernie Mac made that shit
Yeah,
funny as hell.
2. House Party 2, I
He's,
think.
ooh, you talking about mama? I gotta cut you.
It's called Jawbone.
Uh, the last one I got for movies, man, Jeffrey D. Morgan, man, he's pushing for a Negan movie or a TV series, man, which is a 16-part prequel miniseries.
that I would definitely watch that.
Yeah, that would be something pretty tight to see.
I hope they base it a little more on the standalone Negan series that came out last year. That would be nice. So,
How long is that? Is that a big part?
um, no, it's one big, not big book, but it's like a not quite as thick as a regular trade, but longer than a couple of issues, I could say. It's called Here's Negan. It's a hardcover I picked up, like I said, about a year ago. It gives you Negan's backstory and what he did and what he was about before the whole,
Yeah.
being a huge prick thing. So, but yeah, I don't know, man. I would definitely get into that. I like the Negan character. I'm a big fan of Negan in the books. The TV show version is, obviously very watered down, but who knows? Maybe they could make it good on in the prequel.
Yeah, I would love to see that shit. All right, going to the awesomest part of the podcast. Games. Sorry. Uh,
Yeah, orgasm over there, man.
yeah, almost. So yeah, man, Sony came out and they're gonna do crossplay now, man. They're gonna have a Fortnite beta.
But I thought nobody wanted crossplay.
Well,
I thought crossplay didn't matter. Isn't that shit like Sony said? They're like, crossplay doesn't matter. It's not important. Nobody wants crossplay.
yeah,
Sony comes out with crossplay. Like, okay, what happened there?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Somebody,
man.
somebody must have,
Are we
somebody must have
backpedaling,
gotten their
Sony?
ear or something, man.
I guess, man. That's fucking funny to me, though. Like, Yeah, nobody wants crossplay. Nobody's interested in that. Nobody cares about backwards compatibility. Wait a minute, let's make a PlayStation 1 with 20 games on it, charge $100 for it, and while you're at it, just fucking make crossplay a thing. Okay, Sony.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ever since it dropped, man, I ain't really hearing nobody say shit about it now. Probably
Right.
because it's
That's what I'm.
probably because it's they probably got no games that they want to play right now. Well, besides the Fortnite guys, but other than that, other people were like, well, we can't, do Call of Duty or nothing. Uh, well, what do
I
you
just
what do
think
you
it's
guys think
funny how
about
they.
it?
I think it's hilarious. That's what I'm saying. I think it's fucking
Yeah.
hilarious that they went back on all the shit they said. They were so adamant that, again, nobody cares about backwards compatibility. Nobody cares about crossplay. And then they fucking changed their whole tune once they seen, like, okay, this Fortnite thing is actually kind of going to stick around for a while. And these people seem to be a little more excited about this crossplay thing than we initially thought. So let's put our foot in our mouths and do all the shit we said we weren't going to do. So
Yeah.
it's pretty funny to
Well,
me.
it's a beta too, so I guess pretty much you're gonna see how it works out and see what pretty much what the Sony side thinks about it. I guess see if what the numbers do or what. I guess, but it's gonna be good because Fortnite is a played game, even though it's something that's fucking. Anyways, it's I don't know. It's a fucking global game. Everybody plays everywhere, so you might see some good numbers on it. Speaking of which, you know how Bethesda came out and said that if Sony didn't cave
Not
in on the motherfucking crossplay, that they won't have,
crossplay.
yeah, that they won't be putting nothing on their on the place on the Sony system, starting with the card game, and
Which
now
who
that
cares?
yeah, and now that they are, Bethesda says that they're not supporting crossplay.
Hmm.
Well, what do you think about the whole Sony crossplay thing to begin with, Tone? I mean, you asked us, but you never really weighed in on it yourself, and I don't
Oh
think
well, yeah.
anybody
Like I
else did
said
much.
before, I didn't really care about it, man. It's nothing, like it don't matter to me. Cross progression would be a better thing for us, for all of us, I believe.
Cross what?
Progression,
Meaning,
like let's say like okay, let's say like I play Call of Duty on PlayStation, and it say
mhm.
Daryl's like, hey man, you should get it for the Xbox, and I'd be like, all right, man, fuck it, so get it for the Xbox.
Right,
All
my
the
man. That's what crossplay is, though.
no, but I
It's
mean
literally
like
what.
let's say if like all the stuff I have for my PlayStation, like my leveling and everything, will go over. I could use it on the Xbox.
Okay.
Like my
Basically keeping all
binds.
your ranks and shit
Yeah.
Right, right,
type
right.
deal.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't see that being as big of a deal as crossplay though. Because I mean, if you're able to play with your Xbox friends that are on PlayStation, like you said, like I got it for this system, you got it for that system. To me, that's more important than your shit carrying over. But I mean, that's just me.
Well, yeah, well that's true. Well, I don't know this. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, bro. Like I don't. I guess they put it to where they say that if you gotta get rid, if you only had one system, I guess. It don't matter to me. Just put it that way. It's Fortnite. I don't give a fuck. Show me someone got some other
Oh,
game.
but we gotta weigh in on what we think about it, even though it don't matter to you. Got you, got you.
No. Why you
No,
turning
just fucking.
around on me?
Well, because like, what do you guys think about this crossplay thing? And then you're like, I don't care about it,
Well,
and that was
yeah.
it.
I gotta get your guys' opinion, you fucking asshole.
Oh, the whole
And
crossplay thing.
I'm trying to get yours, and you're like, I don't care, and that was it. So this is funny. You fucking asshole.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Durr. What do you think about it?
I mean, the whole crossplay thing, man, it's cool and all. But like I said, man, like Michael kind of Tomo says, like it don't really matter to me because I already got like I have Xbox and PS4. But I guess it'd be, like I said, it'd be cool, man. Make gaming great, man. Because some people can't afford both consoles, like we talked about before. So hell, why the fuck not? Go ahead and do it. But it's like not too much care for it. But I mean, why
Right. It
not?
doesn't make a
Make it.
difference to me. I just think it's funny that Sony said all that shit about it, and then was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll do it. I was wrong.
Well, how about
Yeah.
Bethesda fucking backing down now since they're doing it now?
I haven't haven't heard anything about that, man. I'd have to look into that a little more. I didn't hear anything about Bethesda saying, make crossplay a thing or we're not giving you games. I don't really see that being anything. That doesn't make any sense because they're going to lose a shitload of sales. If Sony is the top fucking dog and that's where most games sell and where most people, you know, the best place to play, why the fuck would they not want to put their next Elder Scrolls or Fallout on both systems? They've done that for literally every fucking title they've ever had. Why would they stop now? What's the incentive there? So that's why I don't know how much truth is to that. I'm not saying you're lying or anything. I'm just saying I don't know how much truth there is to that because I never heard anything about it. So maybe I should look into it a little more. But as far as them and them backing out of it, again, I didn't hear anything about that.
No.
So I can't really weigh in.
No. Oh well, you know.
Just from you. That was the only time I heard about it.
No, yeah, we're gonna have to look that up. That shit's been all over the place, buddy.
I think throughout time, Bethesda won't change their mind.
But how is it true though? There's a lot of things. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of things out there that are, you know, all
yeah, it's
over
true
the place,
because he actually came to Twitter after people went after his ass about it, and he was like,
"Who did?"
Just fucking fans on Twitter of Bethesda. I'll see if I can find it real quick. Give me 1 second. Talk among yourselves.
Bethesda demands crossplay or else.
Or else.
How about you put Bethesda not supporting crossplay?
No, I literally just put Bethesda demands crossplay and got Bethesda demands Sony allow cross-platform play for the Elder Scrolls Legends or else, and that's why I said what I said. Let's see. Yeah, this is for the Elder Scrolls Legends card game. Let's see. Let's go for cross-platform play, cross-platform progress. Speaking with Game Informer, the Elder Scrolls Legends is already available on Windows, Mac, iPhone operating system, Droid, Xbox, PS4, Switch. Okay. As you may know, Sony refused crossplay with games like Fortnite and Minecraft, but Hines made it clear, without explicitly mentioning Sony, that the company won't let any platform owner compromise its cross-platform vision for the game. So I think maybe what you read was taken a little out of context. He never flat out said if Sony doesn't do this, then this is what's going to happen. He's saying that if any company that wants a part of our game refuses to be a part of the cross-platform that we already have in place, then you know that's basically what the game is about. The terms are essentially non-negotiable. We can't be talking about one versions of Legends where you take your progress with you and another one where you stay within that ecosystem, but it's walled off from everything else. That is counter to what the game has been about. So I mean, those are all quotes from Hines at Bethesda and Sony.
Yeah,
so really
that's the old one. They came out and said
right.
that.
That's from August. That's from August, bro. September, October is not even 2 months old.
Yeah,
you know
but this week they said that they're not going to be supporting crossplay, even though Sony came out and started doing crossplay.
They already support crossplay for the Elder Scrolls Legends game. That's what it was about. So what are they denying?
Well, I don't know. They're talking about Fallout 76 is what they're talking about. Because everybody wanted Fallout 76. They thought because it only came out and did the...
Well, the whole crossplay thing I'm seeing was about Legends. It says nothing about Fallout 76.
Alright, hold on 1 second.
Nothing about it. You want me to look up Bethesda denies crossplay? Is that what you said?
Put in Bethesda no support.
Bethesda doesn't support crossplay. I don't think they ever said they were gonna fucking do crossplay for Fallout 76. I never heard them say that. Anything about that. I think it doesn't need a server, not supported. Oh yeah, honestly, Bethesda doesn't want Elder Scrolls Legends on systems without crossplay because the game was intended to be a crossplay game from the beginning. So that's understandable. I mean, but I'm not seeing anything about Fallout 76 not being, or people wanting crossplay and them denying crossplay or whatever it is we were talking about. I'm not seeing anything about that. So until you can back up that with some solid evidence there, we could move on, or you can continue to search for it and send me the link, and we could talk about it.
All right. While I do that, I'm going to move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
PlayStation Experience was canceled, man, which we ain't gonna get one of those this year, which is terrible. That sucks. But
I heard last year's was whack though. Yeah,
yeah, it
they said they
was.
didn't have enough material for it, and they're focusing on the Paris Games Con thing.
Yeah, which pretty much Friday came out and said yesterday too that they didn't want to go there and just have just a little bit of stuff, but
They didn't have enough material, so they're focusing on the next upcoming conference where they're gonna, show us some more. I mean, and that's completely understandable, really. Like, why would I go into the studio with 4 bars and not a whole song ready to record? Like, I don't have a whole song ready yet. I'm gonna go ahead and just spit these lines real quick, and then we can save the rest for later. Like, nah, Sony ain't gonna. I don't blame Sony one bit for that. Like, look, we don't have enough to present. We fucking dropped our load at E3, and we've been dropping shit since then. So since we don't have anything for this one conference, we'll just get you on the next one. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're pretty much done with 2018 and the PS4, so they're moving on, to the 5 and the next year of things coming.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they definitely gonna say something about that PS5 at E3. I feel it in my soul.
you think so? Oh man, I don't know, because that means they're probably end up dropping at the end of
Bro,
the
all you
year.
did is send me a tweet, nigga. You just sent me a tweet. But anyway, yeah.
Hold on,
I
I'm
don't
about
know,
to send you the whole thing.
bro, you're just sending me Twitter shit. You're not sending me anything from Bethesda. You're not sending me anything from like a legit source. It's just somebody's Twitter who says, "Folks, chill. I work with game developers and such." Like I could tweet that anyway. Fucking So yeah, I don't know, man. What do you think about it, Daryl? Do you think that it's a bad thing Sony canceled this conference and is focusing on the next one, or do you think that they made the right choice on that?
I think they made the right choice. Like I said, they are, like you said, throughout the year they've been dropping bombs. Now they're
Right.
getting ready for. Now I think they're getting ready for E3 because E3 they don't talk about the PS5. It's basically a no-brainer, man.
The next E3, yeah.
I think they'll drop some shit about the PS5, man, and you know,
Yeah, because
not
they're
some
already
shit
ready to
about
move on.
right.
That's what I think. I think Sony, like I said, they're. I don't think that the 4's life cycle is up already, because I think it's still gonna last another probably 10 years before they stop producing them and shit. But yeah, like you said, and like I said, I agree with completely. They
Yeah, they're just winding down and
dropped a
moving
bunch of
on.
shit already. Yeah. And
Uh,
it's one press conference, and like we established already, it wasn't even that important last time. Like they didn't have a good one last time, so.
on a good note though, Phil Spencer, they had Inside Xbox, and he announced that they're having the XO 28 or 2018 return in November. I guess that's gonna be like they're gonna be uncovering stuff they got going on.
Okay.
Hopefully we might see something from like a trailer or something. Who knows? I don't know. But what we might see. I don't know. I know Playgrounds is gonna be having or hiring for a 3-star for another studio, man. So they're gonna have 3 studios now.
Yeah, and Xbox did buy up a bunch of studios, so who knows? Maybe we'll start seeing some more good shit from them. Who knows? But
Buy
in the
Telltale.
meantime, you're buy Telltale. Don't let that shit go to waste, and no one cares about your grease-proof controller, except for some fatties who can't pause the
Actually,
game
yeah.
when they eat.
What's it called? Corey Borlaug, man. He donated money to the director of God of War.
Yeah.
He donated money to the layoffs, man, and he's actually giving or interviewing the lost or the ones who lost their job for jobs there at the Santa Monica studio.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people are filing lawsuits too because they weren't even fucking pre-warned about the shit. Like,
Yeah,
hey, guess what?
Orchid.
You're fired. What do you mean I'm fired? Oh, yeah, we don't have money anymore. So, yeah. I mean,
You
companies don't
broke, nigga.
necessarily don't have to, but I mean, they probably maybe they feared that like it would have got leaked sooner than they wanted it to, and it would have made them look worse. I don't know what the fuck the reasoning behind behind doing that to people was because that's fucked up is what that is. That's
Yeah.
wrong
Yeah,
as
that was
hell.
because especially because they were supposed to be making another new engine for their fucking games and shit, and now they're like
Yeah, they're
closing
supposed to be doing
down.
a lot, man.
I
They
guess
were
it.
definitely supposed.
You
Yeah,
know
a
what
lot
they
they were
said,
supposed to
man?
do.
They said Batman, and I forgot what other game, man. They said those games didn't really sell well. They were like big flops, and I was like, damn,
Maybe
are you
not.
serious?
Maybe compared to like what they
Walking
did
Dead did.
priors, but I mean, like I said, those games are good and they have a niche following, but they're not AAA titles, man.
Hmm.
So it's like,
Well, shit, I
you
heard
know,
that it's supposed to be doing like a
that's that.
Stranger Things Telltale type deal too. I
Yeah,
heard.
they were
Yeah,
supposed to do
but
that
they
kind of
said
games.
Netflix. Actually, Netflix said they're gonna see what they can do about helping them do that shit.
Man, it just sucks, man. People lost their jobs, and I thought Telltale was pretty decent, man. Shit, I
Yeah,
thought he
I
was
was a
doing
fan.
okay. Like, damn, that just kind of sucks. I
No,
know
I
that
thought, I
nigga
thought, I
filed
got them
what?
too. I don't know, maybe from people because they wait for all the episodes to drop and shit, then buy them instead of waiting fucking, every
I
other
don't know how
month
that
for.
affects overall sales, though, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like overall sales, so I don't
Hmm.
know if that has an impact or not. Oh, but maybe maybe they just kept blowing their wad on budget. Who knows, man? It's all speculation as to why they closed down. They weren't making numbers. Who knows what were they spending their money on? Because I don't know what they fucking, like I said, what their budget was or what they were paying their dev team, but it's just all around. It's a damn shame for the people involved, man. I don't feel bad for the company going belly up. I feel bad for people that worked for the motherfucker. That went, that's their
Right.
Hmm.
fucking livelihood, and they got no fucking fair warning, no heads up, no. Hey, you guys might want to start putting in some resumes because you ass out in a week. No, none of that. Just hey, guess what? You're out of a job and you ain't getting paid. Like that's fucking harsh.
Yeah, that just sucks ass, man. Damn.
Speaking of Fallout 76, man, the beta's gonna be starting the 23rd on Xbox and it'll be starting on the 30th in October on PlayStation.
Damn. Hmm.
So you got the beta in it, or you pre-ordered the game in it, Rick, already?
Yeah.
Okay. On
But
top of
I'm
it,
getting it on Xbox, so I don't know if we'll be linking on that one.
yeah, no, I'm getting it for Xbox too, so I can fucking use the damn thing. Uh,
Oh,
So you can use it.
well, I'm on there a little bit here and there, but shit, man, I really got nothing to play on it that much. I'm gonna be honest when
that's funny because I remember like you're like I'm getting all fucking multi-plat games on the Xbox, and now you're like I don't play it no more. Oh shit.
well, no, there hasn't been no multiplayer games, and fucking Call of Duty was a letdown, so I'm not getting that. And Battlefield don't come out until November. Uh,
Well, no, you're just saying that like you don't play the thing, but like there's a whole lot of multi-plat games coming out for it, and that's what you said you're gonna get all of your games for.
oh
I
well,
thought you
yeah,
wanted
yeah,
to.
for that, I that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get it for the Xbox. Uh, but on the other hand, fucking Red Dead, man, it's gonna be 105 gigabytes, bro.
Yeah, I've
That's
seen
some big
that.
size.
Yeah, so shit, man. If you got any games that you're not gonna fucking want on your fucking hard drive, fucking get rid of it. Unless you got like another hard drive on the side of it.
Say most people, yeah, usually get the upgraded hard drives, but for those who don't, it's time to start making some choices.
Hmm.
Choices.
Oh yeah. Uh,
Yeah, don't sit there and flex like I don't really play my Xbox. There's nothing for it.
I didn't say it. Oh
Pretty
my
sure
god, I didn't even say
you
that.
did. You did. Like I don't know. I barely give me a reason to play the thing. I barely play it. Like I can hit rewind for you and play it back. That is what you said.
Well, I didn't mean it
So
like
Did
that.
you
I
get
was.
Tomb?
What's up?
Did you get Tomb Raider for its own?
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I played it. I played the Tomb Raider, and I'm already done with
So there you
it.
go. You just had something to play on it, my nigga. Like,
And hopefully,
that was just
probably
fun.
Tuesday, I'm gonna get the Game Pass. I can play fucking Forza 4, man. That game looks pretty fucking tight. I ain't gonna fucking bullshit
Well,
about
hey,
that.
there you go. At least you'll be finally playing it, right?
Hell yeah, excited.
At least you'll be finally playing your Xbox, right?
Hey, you ever get that core for your 5 yet, man? Your Pro? I mean, you see, you get like a HDMI cord or some shit for it.
Actually,
Cause
no,
you go,
no. You talking
you
about the
see,
2.0?
yeah, something about your cord. It's not like you can
No,
see
no,
when
I
that's
didn't
not
get the
talking to you.
2.0 yet, man. Nah, not yet. Fucking had to get my work shit on my car done. Um, yeah, man. PlayStation free games and 360 games ain't looking too hot. Uh,
PlayStation's looking live as fuck. Xbox looking like doo doo this month.
well, yeah, I already got the Friday
Yeah.
the 13th, so you just like, eh.
Right, but that's a good ass title to give away regardless if you have it or not. Like that's what I'm saying. Xbox games looking doo doo and like PlayStation, they're giving away a decent ass title.
Yeah.
Can I
Hitman.
say the
I'm
same
looking
for the
forward to playing
box?
Blood Money again. I can pretty much say for the Xbox. Yeah, they're giving away Laser League and Friday the 13th. They ain't have a really big list of games this month to show. So I guess these are like the only ones they're showing or giving away. Xbox One is getting Overcooked and Victor Vran, and
Fuck is
360.
that?
I
Right?
have
The
no
fuck are
idea.
those? What are those?
What are those?
360 is getting Stuntman, Ignition, and Hitman Blood Money. Uh,
Actually, those are decent titles, but I still think PlayStation shit on them with the Friday the 13th right there.
Oh yeah.
That was the left hook right there.
yeah, what's
Something
upsetting
Give
though,
me
decent,
it
nigga.
sucks that they can't. They're not able to put more stuff in that game. That's the only reason why I stopped playing it. I think I believe.
shit. I know people who still like. Well, it's only a couple, but they play that shit religiously. Like that's all they really fuck with, which is odd to me because I don't know how great of a game it is. Personally, I've seen gameplay and it looks alright. It looks like it could be fun. I'm glad it's free. I don't want to pay $40 for it. I'll pay free for it though. You know what I'm saying? Check it
Mm-hmm.
out. Give it a little whirly. Give it a little whirl around there. But
Y'all probably downloaded the game, man. If you get it, shit.
Oh hell yeah.
That's if we can find a match. I don't know if it's easy to find a match anymore. Fucking, I know when I went in there and tried to find one, dead as hell. But that was late as hell though when I
Uh,
last tried it. So
well, shit, since it's free now, shit, it should be a lot more people getting on it now.
hmm uh, Sony came out and they're talking about they're gonna be doubling down on PCS VR gaming experiences, but they're gonna be deeper gaming experiences.
yeah, whatever happened to that thing? Like it was real popular and talked about when it came out. Now I don't hear shit about the VR. Like, well, nobody ever like, man, you play that new game for PlayStation VR? Yeah, that shit was live. I haven't heard that conversation once since it's been out. Like I heard it was cool. Like it's a new experience, it's something different. But I have never heard anyone talk about it like it was the next big thing in gaming. Like
Yeah, I don't know.
and
I
like
don't think
it's
it
going like
is.
the
I don't
route of
know.
virtual.
Every time I hear somebody who played it, it always says they end up getting motion sickness from it.
Well, damn. I wouldn't fuck with it either. Then I'm trying to get sick while I game.
Right, puking and shit.
I've been wanting to get one, man, but I've been like, nah, never mind. I don't know, man. I'm still like in between about it. I still want to try it, especially Resident Evil. I want to try that shit in VR. Uh, Castlevania Requiem exclusive is going to be exclusive to PlayStation 4. It's going to include
Mm-hmm.
Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the
I
Night.
never even heard of that one. The
Yeah, me
Rondo of
either.
Blood Sim. I mean, if you don't know what Symphony of the Night is, then I feel bad for you, kid.
hmm
But I mean,
Now people
yeah,
gonna
I
be
mean they.
like, let me just say though, like people gonna be like, wait a minute, but we got Symphony of the Night on Xbox, but how is it exclusive? What it is it's just it's gonna be 1080p if you got a regular
Oh,
PlayStation or 4K if you got a Pro. It's a difference thing about it.
right, and that to me, that's not like incentive enough to buy the game for the third or fourth time, unless you're like a diehard fan of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna get that
it's
motherfucker.
cool
It's
to
only
come
20
out.
bucks. I'm gonna get that motherfucker.
Right. But I'm saying like as far as like you're paying $20 for 1080p then, and which is fine if you're a big fan of it. So I ain't saying nothing bad about it, but it's like, is that really does that make it exclusive just because you're seeing it in 1080p or
No, I don't
I don't
think
know.
so. No, I don't think it does.
Isn't the definition of the word exclusive like it's only on this system? It should just say in 1080p only on PlayStation, not fucking exclusive. But then you know how Sony is. They want to fucking make themselves come off
Yeah.
as the best place to play. So they're gonna come off as a little they're gonna not flat. That's not a lie, but they are gonna, I guess,
A little dickish.
mislead a little bit to make things sound a little more important than what they are.
All right, last thing I got, man. How about Rocksteady saying that they're working on a Justice League game instead of we've been hearing about Superman? It's going to be actually a Justice League game.
Yeah, you know what? I'll be happy when I see more about it, because they said the same thing about an Avengers game Square Enix did, and look what they did. Them sons of bitches. But that's Square Enix, not Rocksteady, so we'll see, man. Hopefully, Rocksteady don't let us down like Square Enix did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't say shit about that shit at all, man.
Right.
Yeah,
Nothing.
Square
Still,
Enix,
like
they be
nothing.
slow though, man. I mean, look how long it took them to drop fucking Kingdom Hearts 3.
Right.
Uh, yeah, that's all I got, man.
All right, all right.
Oh, I seen you left a message. Let me see.
Nah, I don't need shit. What? That's cool. I thought that's what you did most of the time. Oh, well, that's about time, you procrastinator.
Shit, what was I gonna say? Fuck.
Well, I just wanted to add one more little thing. I don't know how big of a deal this is going to be for gaming, but I think it's going to be, but I could be wrong. But Xbox plans on releasing a mouse and keyboard support system for
Oh
the
yeah.
console. Which, well, I mean, okay, I know you don't care because you're a pony, but I mean, for everybody else who wants to be informed on this, that that's
shit.
actually, I think it's a big thing for gaming, because everyone says beyond the console geeks who argue Sony and Xbox until they're blue in the face,
Why gotta
fucking
be a
everyone
pony?
says peace. Oh, you'll be all right. You're a big fella. You can take a joke, but yeah, man, everyone, you know how PC guys are to us console gamers. PC's better. You can argue Xbox, PlayStation all you want. PC's better. PC's the superior way to play. Well, guess what? Now you can play your games for Windows with a mouse and keyboard, which you claim is what makes PC gaming superior. It's more precise and quicker, and everyone says that, hey, when you're playing with mouse and keyboard on a first-person shooter, you're going to fucking dominate. So now Xbox gamers going to be able to do that, especially the fucking, help me out here. What are them guys who still play that old-ass game that's around for some reason? God damn it, why does the name slip my mind? Not Team, well, I was going to say Team Fortress, not Team Fortress. Fucking, yeah, it's a shooter. They fucking, like, if you camp too long, lightning strikes you. It's a fucking really popular one.
Holy
There's
shit, I
that.
never heard of that.
Oh, yeah, man, come on. It's a really popular fucking game. Not Team Fortress. What the fuck is that shooter that's been around for fucking ages and people still play it? And it's like for really hardcore fucking gamers, dude. I just can't remember the name of it. Oh, God. But yeah, anyway, no, I mean, I think mouse and keyboard is a good thing to add. I don't see why consoles haven't done that sooner. If Xbox supports Microsoft games with Windows and all that shit, why not, But they're making a peripheral for it now, so I don't know, man. I think it could be good for gaming. It's going to really broaden people's horizons who are, excuse me, who are, really avid PC gamers, like, won't even touch a console because they feel it's superior. And it might
No,
open
that's not
up
the reason they're not gonna
console
touch it.
ownership.
They're gonna say because it's not 60 frames per second, they're not gonna touch a console.
Right. Or that, yeah, that's their other thing, is mouse and keyboard is superior and 60 frames per second.
But if you ask me, I don't think mouse and keyboard is superior. It's fucking straight trash to me.
Yeah, but you know what? That's what fucking PC gamers say, man. You know how they are. They're a different breed. Fucking bots and ponies are one thing, but PC gamers can be just as bad, if not worse, sometimes when it comes to the bullshit. So, you know.
I mean, what's so exciting about just pointing your little mouse fucking thing at someone's head and shooting?
It's just more precise than a controller. It's quicker reaction. It's, there's
Yeah,
a lot of
it's
pros and to
I
it.
don't know.
So,
I'll be
I
like
mean, look up.
that's like cheating.
It's not, it's cheating? Oh my god, that's
For a
hilarious. Okay,
console,
we'll just move
yeah.
on. Okay, we'll move on now. We'll move on.
I mean,
This guy's irrational.
when Sony did it last year, I was like, what the fuck is this shit, man?
This man is irrational. He's being irrational.
You can do it if you want, but it ain't gonna be something I do. I feel like I won't feel good doing it.
I'm not saying I was gonna do it. I just think it's good for gaming. You know what I mean?
I mean, for
That's
RTS, yeah, they should bring RTS to fucking console if they're gonna do that, but shooting games, I don't know, man.
I mean, even pro gamers, most of them say who play on PC that that's just the best way to play. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying I think it's good for gaming because it's branching out more for them. So
Oh yeah, it's
to
PC.
each their own. I just think like I said, I just thought it was a good thing to bring up and a good point to bring up. I know you don't like to say anything about Xbox that isn't negative, but I just thought I should throw it out there that that's what
What do you mean by that,
thing
sir? What do you mean by that?
I mean what I said, and I said what I meant, and
Did
that
I
was really
say
it.
something negative about Xbox or something? Did I say it was a
No,
good
you
thing they
just
were bringing
usually
back
do.
XO?
No, you
Yeah,
usually
hey,
do.
you know what, Tom? You know what, Tom? Sometimes you do kind of hate Xbox, man. Secretly, I think. I think secretly
I
you
don't know
hate
if it's
Xbox.
secretly, but he literally like just says little things here and there that's like I know he leans more towards fucking PlayStation, which is fine. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like to each their own at the end of the day, but like I don't know, it just seems like there's some things he says that, like he doesn't really
Okay, like
like
what?
it used to be. What you want to go back and listen to some podcasts and want me to point out each and every little thing, or
Well, if you
like
got
I
it
mean
in your
even
mind, I would
just
like
what,
to hear it now.
yeah, okay, what I just said about mouse and keyboard, and you're like, well, who cares? Like, well, it's something to talk about. It's a topic. It has
Well,
to
yeah,
do with
yeah.
gaming.
I mean, it don't care to me. I mean, like I said, PlayStation did started that shit. What, like last year? And I didn't give two shits about it.
Right. So, you know, but I don't know. I guess it was all talk podcast and it had to do with gaming. I thought I'd bring it up, and that was it. You know,
Well, yeah. Well, I know.
you
I
just
wanted to
came
put my
off as
opinion on it. Jesus, can I put my opinion on it?
damn niggas be mad sensitive, yo.
I'm not mad sensitive, you fucking
Yeah,
jerk.
well, who put Tabasco sauce in your tampon,
I
man?
don't
What the
eat
fuck?
Tabasco sauce. It's too hot.
Okay, well, who lit the fuse on your tampon then?
I don't got tampons.
Who sprinkled anthrax on your Tampax and slapped you till you couldn't stand?
Shut out, Slim.
Damn.
Chill out,
You
Dick.
can't be my Superman, motherfucker.
Oh man, y'all see the shit that they talked about bringing back the fucking the avatars and shit on Xbox and shit.
Yeah,
Having
I
more
saw
like
that shit
fucking.
too. You see how
I
weird
didn't
it
even know they
looked?
went away.
Well,
I
they
thought
just
the
updating and
avatars were
making them
always on
better.
there. Oh, okay.
I,
Yeah, I heard something they were supposed to do that a long ass time ago, and then they never
hmm
did, so I just never thought about it again. I didn't know that they were still on that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, they
That's
brought that shit
Yeah.
out. I didn't think nobody would want to hear about it though. That's why I didn't bring it up.
I know they've been talking about this big update supposed to be happening with Xbox pretty soon, like in October. But
You
they
know,
haven't
they
said too
did
much
have
about it.
something for Xbox where you could like when you could do podcasts on it, but they took that shit off like a few days later. I guess it was for
Oh,
Mixer
damn.
though. I don't know. It was for Mixer. Somebody brought that shit up on Twitter, and I
I
was
think
like, eh.
Mixer's pretty convenient though on the Xbox. I think that Xbox makes streaming and things like that a little easier. That's just I think the interface. That's just my opinion. Some people think Xbox has a shitty interface. Some people, I'm one of the ones that disagree. I think Xbox has a decent interface. I just don't like the way they changed it recently. I thought it was better before than what it is now, but it's still good. But again, that's just my 2 cents on it.
Redunkily. Yeah, I hope we see something about Battletoads though, and fucking when they show this shit in their fucking conference. It would be nice to see.
When does that Forza drop?
Uh, I believe the 5th. They got the demo and shit out on the Xbox though. I played it to check it out. I didn't want to go back and play it again. I'd rather wait for it to drop. Try it on Game
Yeah.
Pass. Because I got up to go play it the next day, man, and fucking went back to the fucking menu. I was like, fuck. I might as well just wait for it to drop. A couple days away. So yeah, what's going on with you guys?
So what's up with this fucking man? I can't believe they come out with this fucking PlayStation Classic, man. Putting all these games on it. I'm gonna charge you $100 for it.
Yeah, and that shit's straight trash too. Because I gotta go off the fucking Dish Replay and buy me a fucking PlayStation 1 with a hell of a bunch of games.
But I thought Sony said no one cares about old games.
Yeah, that was one person.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. Some white guy came out.
Wasn't it the guy who's like the lead Sony guy?
No, that's Sean Layden. That's Sean Layden. There was another guy. He came back. He was all like, "Oh yeah, they're ancient games. Who wants to play ancient games?"
So I guess
which I thought it was
bullshit. Did he work for PlayStation though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
but I disagree with it.
The spokesperson for PlayStation had said that. You know what I'm
saying? Oh, well, excuse me, Rick. Like, excuse me.
Wow, Tone, you're so fucking funny. You make me laugh. You're so funny. Oh my
but
God.
I'm just saying, it's not like I didn't agree with it. It's like, yeah, fuck that. Who wants to play old ancient games? No, fuck that. I want my own PlayStation. I'm just
saying, why does PlayStation backpedal on what they say?
I don't have no idea.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's a topic to talk about. But you seem to be like mad sensitive when anybody says, when I particularly say anything about Sony being silly like that. You want to like do what you just did and get all loud and abrasive.
I don't know. Maybe they fucking were. Maybe they were like, you know what? They're doing pretty well. We might as well do it. But I think they're taking it the wrong way in what they're doing it. I mean, why don't they just put the shit on fucking Xbox or not on Xbox on PlayStation? You know, and let the like they did on PS3 to where you can buy it digitally.
I don't know why they wouldn't do that, Tone. I don't know.
Oh, me either, man. Your fucking guess as good as mine.
That's how he just was, though. And that's like how he just was a minute ago. Like we're just talking about things and bringing them up, and you think it's a direct attack just because every now and again I'll call you out on some bullshit you say. And you don't
what bullshit, man? All right, man. I'm tired of this fucking lingo. What are you talking about?
See what I'm saying? Every now and again I'll just call you on some bullshit you say. When I do, you seem to get kind of like upset. That's all.
But Jesus.
Like the Fallout thing. Like still, like you just like fucking. You even messaged me like, look, here, see, there's a tweet shot of something, and then Fallout 76 will not support crossplay. Bethesda fucking confirms that. Still didn't really have anything.
I know, but it wasn't me like, oh yeah, you see that shit? Man, that's some fucked up shit they did. I love Bethesda. I'm just saying, I know it was something that brought to my attention that everybody was mad about the 76 thing because they were fucking giving so much shit about the card game.
And yeah, I don't know what you just got I think you just got your little your information mixed up between the card game and 76, and you tried to make it a thing. I mean, we can go back and listen to the podcast again, and we could play exactly what you said and what I said, and it was just basically me saying that the information you were giving wasn't necessarily 100% correct. So that's all,
All right, well, my apologies. I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to apologize. It's hilarious to me. I think it's funny when you get mad. Like, I don't know.
Who says I'm mad? If I was mad, I'd be like, all right, y'all, I'm out of here. Fuck y'all. That's it. If I was mad, I would have did that.
Oh, so when you get mad, you leave? Okay.
Yeah, I get mad and I leave, Rick. That's what I do.
Listen to him. He's salty as fuck. I love it. I'm having fun with this nigga. I think it's mad easy to troll. I love how easy you are to troll.
I'm not mad. I'm just... Fuck you.
Oh, yeah. I'm not mad. I just fuck you. You always call me on shit. I hate it.
If you think I'm mad, that's funny. I'm not even mad.
Oh, you mad, nigga. You salty. Okay, you don't have to be mad, but you salty. I can hear the salt.
I don't hear no salt. It's not good for me.
Oh, that's salt. Cornball. It's just funny.
got a question, bro. How's that 2K, man? I see you play it a lot on Xbox.
I got an answer. I like basketball.
I don't know if that was what he wanted to hear, but
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what he wants to hear. He just asked me how it was, and I said I like basketball, so that's why I play 2K.
I mean, so what's different about 2K? Like, I always hear people saying,
Nothing,
like,
man.
they got little.
Yeah. You know what? It's the same thing as it is every year, man. Just like everyone, just like the WWE 2K games, just like the Maddens. Same thing every year. Nothing new. No, I like it. I enjoy the game. I enjoy the RPG elements, leveling up your characters. I enjoy the online aspect of it. I enjoy the offline aspect of it. I'm a fan. I like basketball games. I play it.
the only thing different about it is the players on different teams and fucking for the trades. And it's pretty much it. Or they might throw some
I mean,
shit
are
in
you
there.
sure though? Have you played it like to say all of that or no?
No, I haven't played a new one, but I played Madden, and I know that's what they do. They just throw a little shit
Yeah,
in
that's how
there.
Madden is, but Madden is EA, 2K is 2K, two different sports, two different everything is really. But,
The reason why I asked is because I thought about getting it myself, man. So that's why I was
I mean,
asking.
if you're a basketball fan, yeah, get it. If not, try the demo. The fucking what you call it's out there. The Prelude been out there for a couple weeks now. You could always check that out. You can check out reviews online. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a basketball fan, so that's why I get it, and that's why I play it. I enjoy 2K. So I like basketballs, and like I said, there's a lot of aspects of the online play that I like. I like the fucking Pro-Am. I like the Jordan Rec Center. I like the street ball. I like all of that shit. And I like playing NBA games. I can play with the homies. You can have 5-on-5 games with 10 people. You be in just a big ass party. This shit's cool, man. That's the type of shit I like. I like sports and I like other genres of games. Like right now, I've been sitting here playing this Titan Quest the whole time, and it's like a bootleg Diablo. It's alright, but you see me playing 2K a lot, but I know when I play that you know, I'm gonna get my money's worth out of it when I get it, cause I play them. I play them a lot. So yeah, if you're thinking about getting it, you want to know what it's like, download that Prelude and check it out.
Yeah, buddy.
Isn't that the WWE coming out soon?
Yeah, I think it comes out like the 10th.
Isn't that the same thing every year though? They just might add a different wrestler or two.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
Yeah,
same
garbage
shit, man. They
DLCs though.
they update the roster and they might have like little different shit as far as like the showcase and shit like that. But
what's the
I mean, it's
showcase?
just basically like whoever like for example
Like
like
a
Daniel
Jordan
Bryan.
thing, or how they had like the Jordan history shit back then.
For
Like you go
wrestling?
back in time, yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Or a
like
certain character,
certain characters.
Wait, wait,
like
wait.
on this.
Go back in time on Jordan. What is? I don't get
I
it. What
mean,
does
no,
it
I
got to
mean
do
like
with
how
wrestling?
they have that playthrough to where you could go always at Jordan and do the historic things he done in his time when he was playing basketball.
Was that on the basketball game or something?
Yeah, that was on 2K when they had the one with Jordan on the front cover. I don't know what year it was.
Oh man, yeah. See, I ain't even thinking about that. I'm talking about 2K, man. We're talking about the wrestling, not basketball.
Yo,
Yeah,
yeah, but I'm trying to
well,
tell you
this
what the
certain.
showcase is like because I had that Jordan one, and what it,
So, what do you say? So basically, you can go back and relive and replay old wrestling matches.
yeah.
Oh, well, you could
On
have
that
just said
certain,
that. That would
well,
have been simple.
well, it basically depends on this year Daniel Bryan. So basically, going back Daniel Bryan's career, playing from when he started all the way up to this point. Basically,
Oh,
you know what
okay.
I'm saying? There's different characters and shit like that, and basically the same shit too. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, speaking
Yeah, I don't
of
know. I
Daniel
haven't played
Bryan,
wrestling games in a long time.
fucking Sheamus, man, I heard he's about to be retiring soon because he's got a bad injury he's been had for a while.
Yeah,
Oh
he was in
shit.
that Ninja Turtles movie. That hurt all of us.
Oh shit. Damn.
Well, everyone, that's the
Yeah.
podcast for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and cut this shit off. I hope
That was like I'm ending it.
I hope you guys enjoy whatever little thing we had going on, man. I know no one party came in and checked it out. We're not out there yet, but
All three of you. Shout outs to
yeah,
all three of
all
y'all.
three of you, man. Support the Patreon that I don't have, or donate to something I don't even got. That's pretty much what everybody
Don't
says on the
somehow
fucking
got
YouTube videos. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Go ahead, Rick. Go ahead and give your outro.
All right, no, we'll just catch you guys next week on the show. Tune in and fucking tune out if you want to hear two fat guys argue about stupid shit.
Don't call Daryl fat. It's wrong. Go ahead, Derek. Go ahead and put your outro out there, man.
Y'all know where it is. Dirt 219 all across.
All across
Pretty
your
simple.
face.
Nyaga.
You already know who I am, man. Go ahead, whenever you come in and watch this, go, you know what I'm saying? Go follow them, man. There's some funny guys, you know. See
And there's
y'all
some
next
salty
week.
guys.
Yeah, salt inside my